How does the modern world promote mediocre lifestyles, and how can that be solved? Let me rephrase. Why do our lives suck? The life of the average person in this day and age is as follows. You go to school to get an education. You go to university to get a degree. You get a job you hate to make your boss more money than you are paid. You get married to someone who doesn't want to be with you. You get kids who won't look up to you, and then you die. Oh, sounds bleak and miserable. Well, that's because it is. But I'm here to research and provide solutions, so let's start from the beginning. As children, our creative abilities and tendencies were restrained the second we entered school. We are told to only speak if we are spoken to and must take permission to simply use the restroom. An undeniably outdated approach, and here's proof. This is a car from the 1800s, and this is a modern car. Big difference, right? Now this is a classroom from the 1800s, and this is a modern classroom. Hardly anything has changed. The same systematic, suppressive, and ultimately inefficient style of teaching is still being used today. A bit of a detour. Okay, what does this have to do with a mediocre lifestyle? Well, on top of undergoing a defective form of education throughout one's early years, our surroundings have never pushed for better things. A lack of exercise plagues humans as a whole, and obesity rates are on the rise. Processed fast foods and junk foods are consumed in greater numbers than ever before. Such conditions lead to the worst of health problems. With all these factors present and not many people pushing for healthier life choices, it is no wonder that many younger individuals will find little to no meaning in their lives. And this can be proven because suicide rates are experiencing unprecedented increases across the United States and many other countries in the world. We continue to waste our time pointlessly and endlessly scrolling on social media for the sake of instant gratification. But we only harm ourselves and end up more regretful in the long run. How did it come to this? What happened? Where did we go wrong? Can this be fixed? In the midst of all the modern chaos and degeneracy emerged unique and skilled individuals who challenged the ideals forced upon them by society by embracing strength, power, and the need for discomfort. Of these individuals is the infamous renowned bodybuilder and former governor of California, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arnold pushes to rekindle the spirit of hard work and discipline that today's youth seem to have lost. The expert states in a podcast that the more we struggle, the further we are going to get in life.
The more you struggle, the further you're going to go and the stronger you're going to get.
He stresses the urgency of the matter by telling the older generations to stop raising a generation of wimps.
Don't start creating a generation of wimps.
And embrace the hardships in life by doing what is difficult and seeking discomfort. When other speakers who vie for the same work ethic speak up, they are instantly shut down and slandered by the media. Individuals such as Andrew Tate, Iman Gadzhi, and even David Goggins have faced great unjust criticism. So, we have people pushing for solutions to the problems that were listed at the beginning of the video, and yet, we put them down. We don't listen to them, we don't take them seriously, we try and suppress them. I ought to stop using the word we, because this is not a collective effort. There are those who want to improve and show their support towards the concept of self-improvement. Mainstream ideologies, however, continue to attempt to block self-improvement. They are enemies of progress, fortune, and masculinity. So what should you do as an individual who wants to change their life for the better? I personally like to boil things down to a simple concept, really. The main cause of mediocrity in our lives is due to a lack of power, be it physical abilities, mental toughness, social connections, or financial power. All types are important, but to clear a common misconception, you may have heard the phrase brains over brawn before. It would be generous to call this phrase a half-truth. From my experience, those who believe in the phrase brains over brawn usually possess neither. The battle in life is won through the combination of brains and brawn. With that clarified, the solution to the problems we've been dealing with are as follows. Number 1. Build a stronger body. A sharp mind is in a strong body. One's physical health is the core. If it is well developed and strong, one may expand on it. The studies stating the benefits of exercise are countless. It is an inevitable truth of our physiology. Number 2. Develop your mind, or as David Goggins likes to say, callous your mind. Do that which is difficult. Take cold showers, go on long runs, study when you don't want to study, stop procrastinating. That is how you build mental toughness. Number 3. Develop a healthy social circle, or more accurately, cut off toxic individuals individuals in your life. It may require one to be brutally honest with their current environment, but ultimately, those who don't have ambitions will hold you back. Number 4. Seek out financial freedom. From a young age, we are told things like, it's not about the money, or that money is the root of all evil. Simply incorrect and frankly pathetic. Robert Kiyosaki, a renowned billionaire and famous author, argues against such flawed perceptions. He states that money is power, and with power you can help those around you and ultimately lift yourself up out of mediocrity. But will you take action? I wonder. Or will you return to normal, as though you had never seen this message? Oh well, I tried to help.